Hello everyone, this is Lynette with the Skin Candy. Thank you so much for joining me again today on another one of our soapy time adventures. So, today is oatmeal milk and honey. My favorite one. Well, not everyone's my favorite one. But this fragrance oil, it is to die for. You've got to go get some. Over Nature's Gardens, oatmeal milk and honey. It is the best. It doesn't accelerate. It doesn't rise. It behaves wonderfully in cold process soap. If anything, it slows down trace. It retains its smell so well. It doesn't discolor. And this, I'm not kidding you, it's really weird. Because this smells like it would be full of vanilla. Or vanillin, or whatever you want to call it. And it's not. And it is really weird because I have another soap you guys have seen on this channel, Mahogany Woods, one that I do that is mahogany coconut from, I got it from Midwest. I also got another one. I did get a new, did buy one from another company. They say it has no vanillin in it. But it turns this kind of this funky yellow. So it darkens all of the colors, like my blue and green went really, really dark, like a dark forest green and a dark navy blue. And the yellow went this brownish yellowish color. So I don't know. On that one, I'm eliminating the white altogether because it's just ugly. And I can't handle it. I just can't handle the color. But it sells really well in spite of the color. But this one is probably my next bestseller. Oh, it's just so good. It's not, it doesn't smell to me like an oatmeal cookie. It just smells, I don't know, really good. I don't really like sweet bakery smells, but this is probably maybe the only one I have that is a bakery smell. But I love it. So we're going to be doing the heat transfer method today. This is kind of my thing right now. I'm doing a little bit of experimenting on my soaps. We're going to be adding goat milk powder to this. I haven't gotten any fresh goat's milk from my neighbor, so I need to go get some of that. Colloidal oats. We'll also be adding kale and clay, which is in a big container down on the floor. And actually, I don't know, can you see it? No, you can't see it. And then the honey powder. So we've got our oats, milk, and honey in there, plus the kale and clay. We're going to do the heat transfer method. We're going to be doing two colors. We're going to be doing Sister Golden Hair Surprise. We're going to be using Summer Bronze. And then on the top, I am going to use the bubble wrap, and I'll put that on the top. And this time I am not going to mess with the top. Last time it had this beautiful swirl, and what did I do? I messed it up. I mean, it turned out cute, but I just love that swirl. So I'm hoping I can recreate that and recreate that white and bronze swirl. I'm not going to be adding any titanium dioxide to the batch. I'm just going to use the regular colors of white or however it goes in the batch. This is going to be the heat transfer method. So like I said, I'm going to be adding my hot lye into my butters and oils. This is just my regular mixture. It's palm kernel oil, palm oil, cocoa butter. You'll see the cocoa butter wafers in there. It's also my olive oil, jojoba, and castor. So I've got everything in here all at once because I was doing some master batching. And so the heat transfer method, for those of you who don't know, is that you are adding your hot lye water. So as soon as you get your lye water mixed up in your water, you add it immediately to your oils. And what this does is that it cools down the lye. At the same time, it melts your butters and oils. So it's just another technique you can use. This is, I would say, probably more of an advanced technique. So for those of you who are brand new to soap making, I would not try this. I would continue to use until you feel really comfortable. I've been making soap for like 6 years, and I'm just barely to the point where I feel comfortable doing this. For a long time, my heat transfer method everything seemed to speed up. I do know now that part of those reasons is that one, I didn't have enough hard butters and oils, and so it wasn't cooling down fast enough, or cooling down enough to be usable. Two, I was also at the time using olive oil pomace, and olive oil pomace will speed up trace. So I know that there's a big thing going around. It's a big deal with the droughts and everything. There's not olive oil is on a major shortage. People are trying to find different alternatives. And olive oil pomace is one that people have kind of been shooting around. Olive oil pomace is amazing in soap. However, it will speed up trace. And if I can find a video of one of when I was using olive oil pomace, I will, you know, stick it up in one of the corners here for you guys to click on and see if, and then you guys can kind of see it and kind of, I don't know, see what you think about how fast it traced. For a solid year, I don't think I had a batch. I felt like I didn't have a batch that turned out decent because if I wanted to do swirls or multicolors, because it just kept almost seizing on me. It was getting so bad so fast. And then I happened to be watching a video by, it's called Soap and Clay. And she was talking about olive oil versus pomace. And said, yes, it will speed up trace. And I was like, that's it. That's why. So I digress. I'm rattling on. So heat transfer method. We're going to add your lye right in here, and then we'll get started. I am going to be putting it into my 3 regular molds again. I'm going to pour it a little bit better this time. I was pouring each one up to the top, and when I got to the 3rd one, it wasn't making it. So I just can't get my recipe right. I really thought I was really doing good with the recipe that I had, but it's still just, I feel like it's just a shy short. So I don't know. I'm just going to have to look at it. But, okay. So, without further ado, let's get soaping.